Hi, everybody. It's Professor McDonald. Welcome to Statistics. I am so excited to help you get started on your journey in statistics. And I'm just here to tell you a little bit about what to expect from this course. You have the course syllabus to go through, and then there are going to be some other videos and some other discussions we have during our live sessions regarding more of the details in the syllabus. So go ahead and read that. And then when we meet, you'll be able to ask me questions or clarification about anything that you read in there. There's a lot of details, so just give it a good read. I have office hours scheduled here. You can click on this and see what those hours are and meet me in the Zoom meeting space. So while I meet you in Blackboard Collaborate for our class sessions, I will be meeting with you in Zoom for office hours. I also have free materials for you guys. We are doing a grant for this section. Not all of the statistics courses are doing this. In fact, I might be the only one. And what it does is guarantees you free access this semester. So congratulations on free book. That's an ebook really, and access to online homework. We have some other important information that's available to you if you need it. So take a look at everything that's there and then go on over to the learning modules section. And you'll see, depending on what's available on your side, you'll see different things. You should at least see the learning module for course orientation and a description of what to expect with all of your lessons. We're going to have a lesson folder for each test, which will contain all the materials and lessons related to everything that'll be on that test. And then you have within each lesson folder, you have reference materials, recommended videos, class participation assignments, usually in the form of an Edpuzzle, so you will need to make an Edpuzzle account for this class. And please use your Palm Beach State email address when you sign up. The first time you ever click on one of the Edpuzzle videos, you will be prompted to create an account. Same goes for the GLA learning assignments, which are Lumen Ohm. The first time you click on a Lumen Ohm assignment, you will be taken right in. You won't even be prompted to pay because of the free materials for this course. So everything is accessed from within Blackboard, and you have also a folder of reference materials here with some goodies such as reference sheets and tables, which are also connected to your individual test folders. And you see the first folder here, Assignments Lesson O, and you'll begin working in the student assignment in OHM, which is the tutorial, which is just going to get you used to how the homework works, how to answer questions and all that. And then you also have a practice test here. It's really just a mini practice test to kind of give you a feel of what the testing environment feels like in OHM. And then you'll see when lesson 1 becomes available, if it's not already, the learning module for test 1 will have in it lesson 1. You can see on the navigation menu here. Let me show it to you from the student side. So your learning modules have at the beginning an introduction to the lesson. Then the next link is linking you to the textbook pages for that section. Keep going down the list here. You'll find a reference pack. It has terminology and explanations and all that good stuff. And then you have your lesson 1 videos all linked here. So these are really good to watch before you try your own homework, but you can also just jump right into your own homework and then come back to this as needed. The homework, you can work on it without being afraid of getting a bad grade because you can keep redoing problems until you get 100%, as long as it's before the due date. And then you also will have class participation assignments, as I mentioned before, in Ed Puzzle. You'll have one for every single lesson. And then finally, we get down to the bottom of the lesson folder, is where you'll find your guided learning assignment, which is a Lumen Ohm assignment. So as soon as you click to launch, you'll be able to get started right away on your assignment. And you'll notice that there are videos attached to many of the questions. Some of them don't have videos because you can read the textbook pages or watch the videos that are linked to get an overview of the lesson. But some of the questions, like this one, that are more technical and may require more guidance, will have videos at the bottom, and they're coordinated to those exact questions, either a video done by the publisher or by someone else who has used this course before for their students, or I like to put a lot of videos out there for you as well. So there's that. I think you'll see on question 15, I give you a good lesson on this last question here. So make sure that you're utilizing those. And if you have a question and you're not able to figure out where to find the answers, or if you just would like me to explain in class, or possibly even make a video that I can post for the whole class, you can send it right to me by clicking Message My Instructor. I will get this in my inbox, and then I will use that as something I can answer during class, or as I mentioned, I could make a video sometimes if I have time in between classes. And that's a great way for you to be very communicative with me about your experience with the questions, and it helps me a lot to know how I can help you guys. And just be aware that when you send this to me, it's going to go into my Lumen Ohm email message box, and I will be showing that on my screen when I'm answering questions. So whatever you type into the message box, the more information you give me, the better. Just be aware that that might show up during a live session where other students can see it. So just make sure it's, doesn't contain any personal information. But please don't be afraid to share what your question is and be as specific as possible, because if you have that question, it's almost certain that other students have that question, and they're going to thank you for being brave enough to share and put yourself out there so that we can help you and others at the same time. So we really appreciate that, and it gives me an opportunity to help you in a more personalized way, and that's always more effective. So that's all I have for you in this video. I'll see you in the next one, and please stay in close contact with me with any concerns you might be having, and have a great semester.